the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On the run, this is Gray. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. They run again here with Gray. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. 2nd and 8 coming up. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Breece Hall, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Play action. It's Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Herbert on first down now. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Well played defensively. Nearly had the interception. But it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. He finds his target, Allen. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line. Herbert throwing again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Flush to his right. To the right side, complete. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now. Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Now Gray. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on fourth down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Play action. It's Wilson. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll run it now with Gray. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Wilson.
And this pass caught by Gray.
And he loses the football a second time. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Hughes.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Here's Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Allen, the man in motion right. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8. Here's Herbert. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Working with a 2nd and 3.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 12, Herbert.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jags are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. 2nd and 5 now. Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Tannehill. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Open man right side is Ingram. Nifty move. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Play action. It's Tannehill. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
They'll run with Hall.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Breece Hall
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jaguars have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And that makes it 14-10.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Herbert off the bootleg. Steps away. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 15. Herbert now. Open man, Parham. He's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Jaguars are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for them. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill. Throw left side complete. That's Gray. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are once again back in front. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this wild card game has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field goal here in the fourth, with obviously a very critical drive forthcoming as they start with a first down. From the 27th, Tannehill. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. On the ground, it's Gray. Room here to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. 61 yards. And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good to make it 21-17. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. That throw into the arms of Allen, and they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. On 2nd and 12, Herbert. That's caught by Palmer. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen.
No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. They'll run on first down. Gray. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how any time you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
In motion right comes Allen. Now they'll run it on the toss. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing, Herbert. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man, complete. Well, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now Herbert.
He's going to let it fly.
Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked off by Keon Crossan. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll indeed take a knee. Well, one